The best cycling apps of the year and what makes them so special. Komoot, Strava, PowUnity. What are the best cycling apps of the year? In this video, we will present our favorite apps for cyclists and e-bikers. Did you know that e-bike apps are gradually outcompeting bike computers? Experts even assume that they will replace the e-bike displays in the near future. Therefore, it is important to choose an e-bike app that suits your needs. If you're having a hard time navigating through the wide range of e-bike apps, this video is meant for you. We will introduce you to some of the best cycling apps on the market and tell you what makes them so special. PowUnity is an expert in e-bike safety. I'm Matthias from PowUnity, and in this episode I will introduce you to some of the best apps for e-bikes. If this topic interests you, then you have landed on the right channel. Subscribe to the PowUnity channel and become part of our powerful community. And this brings us straight to the list of our favorite cycling apps. Number 1. Komoot, a cycling app for optimal route planning. Commute is probably the most popular cycling app for route planning. Once you have planned your tour, you can let the app navigate you via your smartphone or a GPS bike computer. You can also import, record and export tours to social media channels. However, Commute only provides you with one free offline map, which is sufficient just for short trips to the next beer garden. On the other hand, maps for regions are not cheap, and therefore it is better to buy a worldwide package for around €30. And you also have the option of a premium tariff with features such as live tracking, dynamic weather forecasts, or a multi-day planner, which costs €4.99 per month or €59.99 per year. Number 2. Strava, an app for ambitious cyclists. You may have heard the phrase, "If it is not on Strava, then it did not even happen." This shows how common the combination of fitness tracking app and social network is among athletes. Most users use the app to record and share their own routes and performance data such as speed. If you pair Strava with sensors, you can also measure your heart rate or cadence, for example. A route network made by Strava users is available for route planning. However, like many other Strava functions, route planning is only available as part of the paid membership, which costs €7.99 per month or €5 per month if you choose an annual subscription. Number 3. Bikemap, a large selection of routes for Android and iOS. The app Bikemap claims to have the world's largest collection of cycling routes. The app is ideal for finding the right route in more than 100 countries. Once the route has been selected, you also have a bike navigation system that works the way you know it from your car, including voice output. However, if you want to use offline maps or optimize the navigation for mountain bikes or road bikes, you have to use the premium tariff. This costs a hefty €9 a month or €39 per year, which makes using the annual subscription much more sensible. Alternatively, you can even take out a lifetime subscription for a one-time fee of €99. Number 4. Zeopoxa Cycling, a simple tracking app. If you are looking for a simple tracking app without a lot of gimmicks to record routes and analyze data, you can't go wrong with the free app Cycling from Zeopoxa. However, there are 2 drawbacks. In exchange for paying nothing, you have to put up with advertisement. In addition, this app is currently only available for Android smartphones. Number 5. BikeCitizens. Bike navigation for the city. The bike app BikeCitizens is aimed primarily at urban cyclists. You can use it to plan and record routes or to share them with your friends. During the ride, you can be navigated with the help of voice announcements. You also get an overview of your rides as a fancy heat map, which gives you details such as information about interesting surroundings in your city. The basic functions of BikeCitizens are free of charge. In addition, you can define your personal free premium area with a radius of 7 kilometers in which you can use many premium features without paying. Apart from that, the online navigation with voice output, the planning of routes with as many stopovers as you like, or the offline use of route planning and navigation are only available with a paid premium subscription. This costs €3.50 per month or €28 per year. Number 6. BikeTrax PowUnity app, the best theft protection for e-bikes. With the BikeTrax PowUnity app, you get an app for route tracking and a highly effective theft protection for your e-bike in one. If you connect your BikeTracks GPS tracker installed in your e-bike to the PowUnity app, it will notify you immediately if someone tries to tamper with your e-bike. But this is not all. If your bike is stolen before you can prevent it, you can track its location and pass the data to the police. Thanks to the real-time tracking across Europe, you have the best chances of getting your e-bike back. Would you like to see an example? Teresa's e-bike was stolen from the seller without any signs of burglary. Using GPS data in the PowUnity app, the police found the e-bike in a short time in another seller. Without live tracking, this would never have been possible. But you can see for yourself in this BikeTracks Hits episode. In addition to the theft protection, the PowUnity app also automatically records the e-bike routes without you having to press a start button. Afterwards, you can view and manage the routes in the app, share them online, and even import them into other apps like Strava or Komoot. Since a while, you can even allow a friend to follow your e-bike and experience your rides through their own PowUnity app. The PowUnity app comes with every BikeTracks GPS tracker for Android and iOS. Data transfer is free for the first year, and after that it costs €39.50 for an annual subscription. To conclude, I have a few questions that can help you choose the right cycling app for your needs. If you can answer them, then you should be able to make the right decision. What should the cycling app be able to do? And for which activities do you need it? What kind of bike or e-bike do you ride? Which smartphone do you have? Because not every app is available for Android and iOS. What do others say about the app? Inaccurate recording, faulty maps, and tracking with delays can greatly affect the user experience. So we recommend you to take a look at reviews and tests. And how expensive is the app? The prices for e-bike apps are usually within reasonable limits. However, you should still consider whether the features are in a reasonable ratio to the costs of the app. Would you like to get more tips on e-bike safety and GPS technology? Then check out our PowUnity Explains topic page. Every week you will find the information you need to protect your e-bike from theft. You can find the link in the video description down below. Or do you prefer to inform yourself on YouTube? Then subscribe to our channel by clicking on this button and don't miss any of our PowUnity Explains videos.